The American Cemetery in Normandy is the final resting place for thousands of U.S. soldiers, most of whom died in D-Day operations. Now, 75 years later, French locals are making sure that, although they're gone, they're certainly not forgotten. NTD's reporter David Vives has the story.
Survivors say the sea was red with blood. Thousands were killed on both sides on the beaches codenamed by the Allies Gold, Juno, Sword, Utah, and Omaha. The American Cemetery and Memorial is one of the places where warships pounded German positions before hundreds of landing craft disgorged the infantry troops under blustery winds on June 6, 1944. The impact from the bombs disfigured the landscape, forming little valleys among the cliffs. Rolling fields of flowers fill with a solemn silence. Among these 9,400 graves, all the soldiers that never left the beach on this day. 75 years later, these men came to honor the veterans in their regiment.
There were 2 squadrons in the group, and we have 25 buried here, and we swore that when we came to Normandy, we would put roses on each grave and render the honors to these men that have come in our regiment before us. And this is our regimental crest.
Some of those graves are often visited, like the 2 graves of former President Roosevelt's sons, which President Trump honored. And for some graves, none of their relatives survives, but they are honored all the same. Some of these graves are taken care of by people from Normandy or other regions of France.
Nicolas Petro belonged to the 90th Infantry Division. He died in a battle nearby Meauty on July 5th. At the time he enrolled in the army, he had no family left. But someone remembers him. I'm sponsoring 2 graves, Philippe Abbé and Nicolas Petro. One is of a soldier that belongs to the 101st Airborne, and one from the 90th Infantry Division. The 90th Infantry Division liberated the Mayenne, which is where I live. An association called Fleurs de la Mémoire, or Flowers of Memory, have promised to put flowers on the graves all year long. It's also about transmitting the values of American soldiers to new generations. Sometimes we speak at schools to present what the soldiers did. The children ask us a lot of questions. Soldiers in the cemetery graves are all taken care of by members of the association, with no one left behind.